Hey everybody, hope you're all having an amazing day, and if not, then I hope my video can help. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about some of the least used weapons in Team Fortress 2. This is mostly based around the games that I play, so it might not be entirely accurate. Although, in the games that I played to actually, use these weapons, I honestly don't think I saw anyone using even a single one of the weapons that I'm going to be using on this list, except me. So, I'm going to be doing 5 in no particular order. So I may be doing more in the future, like another list. I also feel like definitely the weapon stats have something to do with these weapons not being used very much. But let's get straight into it. So at number 5, a personal favorite, we have the Airstrike. I love the Airstrike, especially when it first came out. It's like all nostalgic for me. I mean, I even renamed it and gave it a description. Look at that. And Strange, of course. I really don't see many soldiers use this rocket launcher, if any at all, despite it being so rewarding in the long run. I guess it has to do with less damage and you having to be more accurate because of the explosion radius, but I feel like that's fairly easy to get over because, once you get over that, it's pretty much an entire free rocket launcher slot that when you rocket jump, unloading an entire clip onto a team or even a single person, that's crazy. That's fun. Like, that is awesome. A fun fact about this, actually, I read on the wiki when looking up this rocket launcher. When you kill a soldier that has kills on the weapon, like it has a kill counter, as Demo Knight, the kills transfer over to heads, and it's the same way around. So if you kill a soldier, if a soldier kills a Demo Man that has heads on his Islander, then you get the heads for your rocket launcher, and the other way around, of course, as I just said. I think that is so cool. Alright, so on to number 4 is the classic for sniper. I dislike this gun a lot. I had trouble playing with this gun. I get it's the classic, but maybe it just isn't so classic. I would think a lot of people agree with me because I barely see it being used. Like, it's gotta be very low. When the rifle first came out, I was just so confused, and I'm guessing a lot of other people were as well. I always wondered how it was a good alternative, but I never found the answer. Maybe one day I'll find out. Using it, not really. I'll stick to any other sniper rifle, literally any other one. But there is one redeeming factor: the aesthetics of it, literally how it looks and sounds. That's it. That's kind of sad. Alright, so for number 3, have you ever wanted to play a scout but with a back burner? Except the downsides are a smaller clip, they're actually mini crits, not full on crits, it being less accurate, and then the worst of all downsides, no random crits. Yep, that's the backscatter for scout. This gun is super fun and looks pretty cool as it is thick. It sounds cool, but it doesn't make up for the downsides. Sure, it's fun to play with every now and then, but it's just not that great. Especially when more than half of the mini crits don't even register. I know it's not the gun's fault, it's the hitbox's fault, but still. I literally almost forget this primary exists for scout until I go to equip my Force of Nature and then see this bad boy that wants some kills. And every now and then I'll have a little fun with it, but yeah, I honestly don't see many scouts equip it at all, if any. So number 2 kind of hurts me because it is the Pain Train after all. This weapon is not good, does not look good, but I think it is kind of cool. And I wouldn't say the weapon's not good, it's just there's so many other better weapons. For me, it's also a nostalgic weapon. It has a special place in my heart from the days of TF2, where I went on a hunt to get a lot of kills with it. I've gotten over like 700 kills with it. It's so hard. It's satisfying to get kills with it. It feels good, but it's not worth it. Your mental health will deteriorate. It'll become a pain train. Train of pain. It's not a horrible weapon, like I said, but there are just so many other better weapons that have the upside of that's simply better than the +1 capture rate. It is useful, however, I will say, when there aren't a lot of classes on the other team that can mow you down with bullets, because, you know, why would I want to get mowed down with bullets just to capture a little faster? I will say that I have done and seen several people do a sneaky backcap with it to end a stalemate, and that is super satisfying. I mean, like, it's pretty much just like a spy uncloaking and backcapping. It's nice. It's a good feeling. But yeah, overall, on the many games with capture points that I've played, not many equip this at all. I specifically remember this one soldier in a recent game on Harvest, but he got mowed down by scouts and heavies and barely ever held it out. So the last weapon I barely see anyone use is the sharpened volcano fragment. I feel like this weapon has so much potential because it looks so cool and it's a good concept, but it's just outclassed by any of the other melees. I love the look of the weapon, and getting kills with it is good. It's pretty good. It is almost an upgrade from stock, aside from the giant 20% less damage. Now, if you get a hit with it and it does full afterburn damage, it does do a total of 112 damage. That's almost enough to kill a couple classes if you manage to get them to burn for the whole 7.5 seconds it takes. I can envision why people don't really use this weapon, as other melees are straight up better because they do more base damage, such as the fire axe, the third degree, the power jack. I would like to use this weapon more, but there's not much of a reason to do so. The weapon is so underwhelming and there is no strange variant, so in the backpack dimension it stays. So yeah, that is just a portion of the weapons I see people barely use in TF2, and if you barely see other weapons that people use, share it in the comments. Also, share your opinions on any of these weapons and your insight on them. Hope you had a good time watching the video, and hope you have a great time for the rest of your day. Peace.